So irritated with this. Oh,
Well,
but hey,
we
we've got a friend in Russia.
oh yeah, that was
Yes, we
wow,
do.
wow, that was just
That is
kind of
insane.
staggering. Yes, yes.
Hi, this is Texas Tough Chicks. We're glad you're here. And if it's your first time, welcome. If you're coming back for your poison, we're so glad to have you back. And we're going to cover this week's, this very busy week of, I would say, anti-American
Uh-huh.
events. I don't know. We've
Yes,
got a lot to cover
definitely.
today.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got to start off with Ilhan Omar.
Omar.
Yeah, she's a traitor. She's
She's
a
a
traitor.
traitor. Yeah,
And if
she's
you
a
saw the
traitor.
video, and I'll try and post it here, she basically says that she's representing Somalia. And if you've seen
Mhm.
some of the videos of the people coming across, they're Somalian. And
Well, and
so
she said,
what is
yeah.
she? Is she like she's a Somalian representative? She's not American? And I
Well,
love
yeah,
that
no.
DeSantis came out and said, what is it, denaturalize her? What it's something like that,
Yeah,
you know.
okay. Yeah, she's a naturalized citizen because she's been here for whatever long. But the point is, even when she first came into Congress, there was all kind of crap. She married her brother to be able
Right.
to come here illegally, and she's done a lot of stuff. And then she came right out and with a lot of anti-Semitic stuff, and they just they didn't sanction her or whatever they do in Congress. They just said, "Oh well,
Right.
don't
Sanctioned.
do
That's
that and don't do that anymore." And,
stop.
and and so, but lately though, no, she came out and she said, number one, she goes, "I am Somali."
Yep.
Number
Yep.
two, I'm Muslim. And I don't remember what number three was, but
Yep.
never once did she say I'm an American. So it's kind
Yeah,
of like, okay,
there's
then
a
leave.
video circulating right now where she's speaking to Somali residents. I'm not really
Yep,
sure in some,
yep.
and she's speaking in whatever their language. It's Arabic
Right,
type
right, 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 right.
language, and the subtitles, if you're reading them, you're just fuming. You're just sitting there thinking, she is an American. She's not. She's a
Well,
traitor. She's a traitor. She's trying to take over America
yes,
for
yes.
Somalia. And you know what? You know what, AOC, she's
Hmm.
using you. She's
Yep,
so using you. Her and
yep.
Talib are just
Uh-huh.
using you as a puppet. And
Right. Young women have lost their freaking minds and are
well, there you
saying
go.
stupid stuff. Yeah,
The young.
but then, yeah, yeah, because it's not anybody our age out there saying that
Right,
crap.
right, right. You know why? Because we're secure. We are
Mhm.
secure in our skins because we were
Yep.
raised in a culture that didn't tell us we were victims, right? So
No,
we're
no,
secure. So we don't have to whine. We don't have to,
no,
convince people that we're victims and we're always on this victimhood
no.
stupidity. We're not there. This Elon and Talib, they don't play the victim. They're just really clever. They're using
Oh,
our
no. Yeah,
system to
yeah.
push an agenda.
Hmm.
They're
Oh,
using
for
our
sure.
system to enslave women. So
Yep.
don't make a mistake. Muslims do not want to be Americanized. I mean, people
Maybe.
need to wake up. They are flooding across our borders.
Yep.
Please, if you haven't, start looking at some of the footage, not from like a conspiracy theorist. Just look at our own footage from our
Hmm.
own security cameras, and I want you to pay attention. You tell me how many men, how many women and children are coming across the border.
That video we watched the other day, that where the boat came into
Yep.
California, that woman, the only woman in the whole group of 20 or 30, she was being dragged, and you could tell
Right.
she was like stumbling. So it's like she wasn't
Right.
there willingly. So what
Right.
was
She was
going on
probably
with
trying to get
that?
away from them, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And
So
okay. Anyway.
yeah. What were we talking about earlier?
Oh, Ben Shapiro.
Oh,
That
yes,
rap video. Okay, so I don't like
yes.
rap. I don't even know anyone
Not my
that likes
thing.
rap. But there is a great video. I think let's see, it's Tom MacDonald. I think
Uh,
Thomas McDonald or
something like
Tom
that.
McDonald.
Something
He's
like
like a
that. Yep.
white rapper, and
Mhm.
he's like the number one independent
Mhm.
rapper for downloads. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
So he makes this awesome video. It's called Facts,
Mhm.
I think, and the whole thing is I basically don't. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to offend you. I don't care. I don't care
Yeah.
that I'm offending
Right.
you.
Right.
That's the
Right.
whole
Right. Right.
point of
Right.
it. It is so good. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And
I mean, it is so good.
Ben Shapiro's a guest on it, and he's good too. I mean, it's
Yes.
but he's saying everything that all of us out here believe is
Mhm,
that
exactly.
basically, get over yourself. We don't care if you're woke, whatever.
Yep.
What you're doing is not right, and we don't have to play in your party, kind of thing.
Do
So,
your little riots, throw your little
yeah,
fit, scream. I don't
right,
care.
right,
It basically the whole. It's like I want to offend you. I don't
right,
care.
right,
You
right.
mean nothing to me, and I don't care about what you have to think. And that's pretty
No,
much where I am right now. I
me
mean,
too.
I feel
Me
like
too.
Americans have a right to voice their opinion, but they do not have a right to destroy things. They do not have a right
No, 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 no,
to
no.
hurt people's livelihood. They don't have a right, to do all these things and make us force us. There's no right that you have as an American to force your opinion on someone else. There's
No,
no right that you
no,
have to do
no,
that. You
no.
can voice your opinion, but you can't force it on other people. Like
That's
we
right.
see with the rainbow jihad, they're always trying to
Right,
force us to
right,
celebrate them. We can't just say, no, live your own life. I don't care.
right,
Sleep with
right.
whoever you want. I don't care. You
Right.
know?
And yet if we mislabel them somehow, now we're going to be punished because I'm
Right.
looking at a dude, and I know it's a dude, and
Right.
he
And
says,
you've been
"No, I'm
taught
a
since
female."
childhood.
Oh,
You've been
yeah.
taught since childhood to identify with proper pronouns, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
That was how you taught. How do you teach this in school right now? Okay, and I will tell you, I have a relative that just literally walked off the job because she is having to fight the parents of
Hmm.
these children that can't learn because they can't sit still, they can't even function enough.
Uh,
And that's okay. Hello. So we just lost, thank you very much. We just
hmm.
lost a really good teacher. She's been a teacher for 30 something years.
Yep. Yep.
And she cannot implement any type of discipline in her room because the parents won't have it. They won't have their child in any way. Their child can be completely disruptive to the entire class, but. And so I'm saying, and now, guess what the new crop of teachers are going to be? This woke
Hmm.
generation. They're
Right.
going to be
Right.
teaching all of our children. And so we need to start getting Texas tough. And like that song, the facts song, we need
Hmm.
to say, you know what? We don't care about your opinion.
Can't make me.
There was this white chick. She was, I don't know if it was a congressman. It was a black congressman. I think I just came in on a little bit of it. And she's like just screaming at him, like,
Oh,
you
I
don't care
can.
about the people in Gaza. Blah, 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 blah. And he's trying to be polite. He's trying to be polite.
Uh-huh.
And I wish he would have just looked at her and just turned that race card back on her and said, you know
Right.
what,
Right.
you're a white chick, you're a privileged white chick, and you need to shut up
Uh-huh.
about this because are
Right.
you representing Hamas right now? Because they would kill you. I mean, come
Right.
on,
Right.
we need to start just shutting them off. Come
Oh, yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, sorry. I get so irritated with this. Oh,
Well,
but hey,
we
we've got a friend in Russia.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yes, we
wow,
do.
wow, that was just
That is
kind of
insane.
staggering. Yes, yes. And what was the I don't remember his title, but he's a higher up. I mean, he's
Yeah,
up
yeah. He's in
there.
the government there.
Yes, yes. And so for all of you who don't know what we're talking about, apparently there's some government official in Russia who said if Texas chose to secede from the Union, that they would help us out, that they
Right. They
they
would
would have our
recognize
back
us.
and then recognize us. He said, and what
Yeah.
was really funny was he was talking about, he goes, because the Republic of Texas has never invaded another country. And I went, like you? But
And can
anyway,
I just
so
say, Russia, we don't need your help and we don't want your help.
no, no, no,
You don't
no.
want to deal, you do not want to deal with Texans.
Mm-mm.
We're not the Americans you think you can take over. We're not. We're not
No,
them.
no, no,
So,
no.
I just heard this and I didn't verify this, but so I'm not exactly sure how many tanks. I want to say
Oh,
30, but did you hear about the tanks?
mm-hmm,
Our
mm-hmm.
government is sitting to the border to
Yep,
do practicing. Okay, right?
right,
So it just happens to be in response of the 25 states and some of these other states that are supporting Texas in
right,
holding
right,
back this floodgate of terrorists into our border towns. Some of these other states are actually sending their National Guard and their
right,
people to help
right.
us. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, in response to these states supporting Texas,
Hmm.
the federal government is sending tanks?
Yeah,
What?
that's not going to turn out well, is it?
What
Mm,
the hell? Why would
yeah.
you threaten your own citizens with tanks?
Oh, I
They
heard
would
something
send tanks
else.
against the people who are coming across the illegals.
Well, this all goes back to though to the whole January pre-January 6th when Nancy Pelosi erected a fence all the way around the Capitol and had the National Guard with their guns facing who? You and me.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Not in my backyard. They
Mm-mm.
treat the White House like it's like it belongs to them. It doesn't
Right.
belong to them. Sorry,
Mm-mm.
doesn't.
Nope, nope.
We
And no,
all of us elected you, and in fact, not only that, we pay your salary.
right.
So
Right.
you are our employee, you are our servant. We don't
Mhm.
serve you.
No.
So that house belongs to us. What's going on? What is going on? Except for we have a tyrant, we have a demented president, and we have
Right.
the people around him who are so power hungry. They're willing to sacrifice our country by
Oh
allowing
yeah.
terrorists to flood our borders. They're
Hmm.
just so they can keep power.
Did you hear though that James O'Keefe, he used to be Project Veritas, is now he's got a different company. Apparently, he interviewed somebody undercover who is higher up in the White House, the Oval Office kind of area, and he came out and said that uh, Joe is very demented
Oh yes, I saw
and
that.
that Kamala
Oh,
Harris, they do not want her. They want her
he's gone.
gone.
I guarantee you he's gone.
Oh
I
yeah,
wouldn't
once
even be
they release,
surprised if he just disappears altogether. I heard that we no, I didn't get the figure, but I heard that we okayed some more billions to go to Ukraine.
we did.
Yeah, yeah. Ukraine has said that without American money, the war will be lost. That was his whole reasoning. Okay, I'm sorry. We've given them way over $100 billion,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
still haven't won. Where's the cap?
Well, and not to mention all the ammo and other, other military stuff we sent them above and beyond just the cash.
Right.
So, but
I
again, it
was
goes back to what I said before: is if it was really a hot war, then old Zelensky wouldn't have been in Davos rubbing elbows with the elites. So
yes.
BS on that. There's something
Exactly.
wrong with that.
Then Israel is making some front way, and then the UK comes out and says, "Oh, we think you're going to have to make a Palestinian state." And it's like,
What?
"F you, this is our
Mm-hmm.
country."
Right.
Like America could say to UK, "Well,
Mhm.
we think you need to make a Palestinian state also." And we
Just
both
too
found out
much.
after last week that one guy who said, "You
Oh
don't
yeah.
know my name, you will
Hmm.
know my name." We found out that he is actually a terrorist.
Oh
He is
yeah.
actually on the terror
He's
list. He spent 12 years in prison for being a terrorist.
and just got out recently.
There's a
It's insanity.
montage right now out of how many times I think it was Schumer, our president, of course,
Oh yeah.
Biden, and his
Yep.
John Pierre, whatever her name is,
Yep.
saying the border is secure.
Hmm.
It goes on for I think 4 minutes. I'm not kidding. Solid
Yep.
of them saying the border is secure. The border is secure. The border.
Right.
Oh, and hey, let's impeach. Yay! The
Mayorkas.
yes,
Mayorkas.
yes.
Will
Let's
they?
impeach him.
Will
No,
they actually do
no,
it? No, they won't.
no.
That's just the problem, Gwen. I have a relative that I saw recently, and I just started talking about some of the stuff that was going on at the border, and she's like, "What? Well, I didn't know
Oh my
anything
gosh,
about
that's so
that." It's
true.
like because you don't pay attention to what
It's
is
so
happening.
true.
So we've got a bunch of stuff we've covered today, but the biggest takeaway is we've got to get tough. We've
We have got
absolutely got
to.
to get Texas tough because we are facing some dire situations. We don't know when the next terrorist is going to strike, but people who are in retired military, retired FBI are saying it's imminent. It is
Yes.
imminent. So get Texas tough.
Get Texas tough.
Absolutely.
And Russia's not our friend.
No, we don't want Russia to be part of Texas.
We don't
So
need them.
back off.
Yes.
Anyway,
See you next time.
bye.
He is well, his job's over. We know that.
Yep, yep,
He better go into hiding,
yep, yep.
because they're gonna, yeah. What would be great is if the Republicans get a hold of him to do some commercials.
Oh,
Some
but
campaign commercials, right?